When you have politicians all over the poorer countries who are trying to convince you on social media that they're doing good, they are deceiving you. Because they know most of you are not thinking and not doing research. So they know that when they give a small soundbite and deflect you, you'll believe that they're doing a great job. There is no way in God's name that every time a catastrophe hits Jamaica, they're always reacting what they're gonna do and what they're doing, instead of putting things in place that when catastrophe happens, we don't get devastated.
Tensions flared inside the monthly meeting of the St. Ann Municipal Corporation on Thursday when Councillor for Beecher Town Division, Ian Bell, stopped the meeting, demanding a clear update on refurbishment works to a water tank in Epworth, the sole source of water for the community, which has been contaminated with frog remains.
Don't tell me number one, you don't frog remains for you. I can see a program, you. Don't tell me number one minutes. Me not sitting down. I am not sitting down after minutes now. Last month, you don't tell me that admission is going to the... Tell me this one out now. Force him to stand up and come out stand up. Force him to stand up. When I give the right advice. Me not sitting down.
People, Paul said in the book of 1 Corinthians, he said, when I was a child, I spoke, I understood, and I thought as a child. Now I'm a man, I put away childish things. The reason why I inserted this quote is that, why is it Jamaican politicians are always reactive? They're not proactive. I always have to scratch my head. Why is it a small island with 2.8 million people cannot build proper protection and security?
And it is one thing that you will see about me. Me not afraid of nobody. All who want talk, make me one. Me we go with you toe to toe. Every nonsense you talk, I will respond to it.
Oh my God.
Dr. Holness, since Hurricane Melissa, I've not heard you go on the bully pulpit and speak inspiration with grit and fervor to inspire the people. In this moment of catastrophe, this is when great leadership rise. Many hospitals are still under renovation. Does Cornwall ring a bell? And now we have Hurricane Melissa. And you believe the government would actually, when they're building the hospitals, build proper generator systems so in case disaster strike, the backup system can always supply critical electric power so patients can weather through the storms. No. Generators. You're going to tell me that an island that's surrounded by the sea and the sun, you can have enough solar panels to store electric power in batteries so when emergencies strike, you don't have a power problem.
I've seen a lot of talk about generators. Now, you have to understand how disasters work, right? Countries who are going to assist usually have a pre-prepared list sometimes of things that they will contribute or donate. But oftentimes they will say to the country in distress, what is it that you need the most? And so we have a needs list, and we put that needs list up and we communicate that to our partner countries. And one of the things we emphasize was for generators. And that's standard. You would need generators.
Well, I have come to the conclusion that most of them are like big boys and big girls masquerading as men.
So man, you think me can come off of the stage and you don't run chichi man? I'm mad, you're mad. You're mad.
Because when you listen to how they carry on and how they behave, you realize that they are grown males and females masquerading as men and women / politicians. They have not grown up yet.
On behalf of the people of Jamaica, to release the $150 million in whatever tranches are required as quickly as possible to get the restoration going. And that's the difference between a caring government and somebody who has a financial background. The people want light. Okay? So let me just make that clear.
No, the generators are one thing, but food security is the most important one. And Jamaica has no food security to feed its population.
Did you know that if you apply for a permit to import a container load of chicken in any form, back parts, breast, wing, thigh, whatever, the Ministry of Agriculture first refers the matter to the 2 chicken monopoly producers to find out if they have any objections? The Ministry of Agriculture first refers the matter to the 2 chicken monopoly producers to find out if they have any objections?
No!
And this country, let me show you. Light no go off, water no go off. It's secure to the T, nobody bothers you. How come a country that has been through such hell can have food security, light don't go off, water don't go off, internet don't go off, people can walk safe at night?
23 million US dollars in chicken neck and back is what we import to Jamaica annually. 13 million US dollars in beef offals, that's like the liver and the kidney. Beef trimmings is 16 million US. And then rice is 84 million US dollars. And so you might be asking, Lisa, why do we import so much US dollars worth of animal and rice? Well, it's simply because Jamaicans cannot afford to buy chicken, beef, or fish to feed their families. So they must resort to the parts of the animals, the cuts and the trimmings.
May I try to wrap my head around this? Bigger population, people are poorer, yet this country, as you can hear, listen, I pay a hammer, steel, and construction things going on. How this country can do that, and we can do that. People may try to figure it out.
Today, I'm builder number 2. I have to say first and foremost, thank you to my Prime Minister for the programs that have been instituted to allow us to literally convert our space into a hardware store.
When you look all over social media, you see this politician doing this one, and they're running here and doing this one, and they're trying to fix this, and they're trying to convince you that they're doing that. People, you see when you're a leader, you see when you're a true leader who gets the job done, you don't need social media to validate you, you know. You don't need to do a vlog or a blog to try to convince the masses that you're doing work on them. Because the people them know you're doing work. You ever see Paul Kagame in Rwanda here going on media telling people what he does? No. It gets done and the world knows it, his citizen knows it. You ever see Nayam Bokele going on media telling what I do know? Because the people know. But when you have these politicians back home, and it's not just Jamaica, when you have politicians all over the poorer countries who are trying to convince you on social media that they're doing good, they are deceiving you. Because they know most of you are not thinking and not doing research. So they know that when they give a small soundbite and deflect you, you'll believe that they're doing a great job.
The ministry facilitated the export of 58 dogs that were rescued through some of these missions from Negril all the way, some of them to the US, some of them to Canada.
There is no way in God's name that every time a catastrophe hit Jamaica, they're always reacting what they're gonna do and what they're doing, instead of putting things in place that when catastrophe happens, we don't get devastated.
Corruption is the deadliest cancer in any society. It doesn't serve justice. It only serves those who can pay. Fairness disappears, opportunities vanish, and the country becomes hostage to a small group of oligarchs, while millions of talented citizens are left behind, unseen, unheard. Many leave, forced to seek their future elsewhere. And in that quiet exodus, the nation loses what matters most. Not just people, but the very minds that could have shaped its future. Therefore, never follow blindly, not even by the book. A system only works if it fairly benefits everyone in society.
Look at most of the drains. They're clogged, blocked up. Look at how the roads are built. Heavy water come and lift over the concrete. You can see it's only marl underneath, most of them. You make you wonder how come they can't fix it? Because they are not accountable. They know most Jamaicans are dunce bats. So they know they can do what they want. I'm not beating on Jamaicans. You're in a critical position right now where you need all the help. If you should watch me, I do not do videos now to beat down my Jamaican people because we need all the help we can get. I'm talking to the politicians. When you see them behave like this,
Carry me up well. I'm not saying someone else.
Chairman, you cannot be included in the count.
In what?
You cannot.
Where you get that from?
It is you who the resolution is brought against.
Crazy.
So you cannot sign or object to sign against the resolution. Chairman. Chairman, you cannot, you are crazy. Chairman, I've never referred to you in that way.
Listen to me.
No, Chairman, you need to apologize.
I am speaking.
Sit down.
Then things took another twist.
I'm not going to sit until you apologize.
Well, if you're not going to sit down, I'm going to call.
So I'm supposed to resort to calling your name.
Adjourn.
I'm supposed to resort to calling your name.
The meeting will
adjourn the meeting, but it's not sit.
Meeting adjourned.
How dare you call me crazy?
Come out order.
they have not grown up. They're just trying to convince you they have grown up. But the behaviors are buffoonish. Oh, I am so and so and this and that, please. And what bothers me, they travel the world and they see how successful people operate. They see it. So if they see how successful people operate and how good leaders build the country, why is it they can't build a society like those? I mean, are you going to tell me that black people are not deserving to live a good life? Why is it we're always destabilized by crime/murder, deplorable music, unaccountable leaders, predial larceny, high level of promiscuity?
No, Vybz Kartel has no social responsibility but to deliver good quality music because I'm an entertainer.
Jamaican politicians only need to cut out this political tribalism nonsense. And Dr. Prime Minister Andrew Holness, you see all those green tie and green stuff you're wearing? It's political tribalism. It's optics, it's symbolism. Cut them out. If you're going to lead, cut out them color stuff and stop talking about what your party do and what the other party do. Cut it out. You're a leader for the entire nation. I know the people don't have the intellectual depth to understand, but you guys are the one who are perpetrating this division. Lead. Get things done. You don't have to make sound bites and walking around to the photo op to get creds. Just get the job done. That's what leaders do. And you said in your inauguration speech that this is what you're going to do. Now you got blindsided by a Category 5 hurricane. And this gives you now the perfect opportunity to build the country the way you want to build it. In a sense where people have their freedom, the government is held accountable, but also, Dr. Holness, you have the chance now to build Jamaica and steer Jamaicans the way you want them to go. If Paul Kagame in Rwanda can do it by inspiring his people just to start clean, that's a sign of stability. And now look how clean Rwanda is, that I can come here and can go anywhere and feel safe. Dr. Holness, since Hurricane Melissa, I've not heard you go on the bully pulpit and speak inspiration with grit and fervor to inspire the people. In this moment of catastrophe, this is when great leadership rise. And you need to step up to the plate and start giving the people hope and inspiration, but also you need to do something that the people can emulate, because when you don't do something, they start to curse you like how Sizzler and all the other artists start to curse you. Because deep down, no matter how bad Jamaican people are, every human being knows what leadership is all about. And you have it in you to lead the people, not just by sound bites, but by actions.
Hallelujah. Show glory.
So, Dr. Holness, it's time for you to step up to the plate, inspire the people from the heart, and lead by example so they can stop criticizing you and say that you're corrupt and you don't have it. This is your third term, Dr. Holness. And you can move Jamaica in a way that people can be at awe by inspiring them and leading by example, not by allowing foreign powers to become the accidental government. Let's lead by example so people can respect you, admire you, and they can say that you are the greatest leader Jamaica ever have. On that note, Jamaican is out, and a Jamaica betterment I talk about.